Hey everyone, we have 6 days left in the season, and now it's time for backfilling the rest of the tree. And we already got the second Sky Shield yesterday, and in priority today, we picked up that final GBE, and it's really big because you get 20 extra GBE for starting the hit, and today's star of the show is picking up critter launchers. Already maxing those guys out, and we got some leftover tokens, so we thought, why not pick up the grappler too? Only 16 keys. And those critter launches are great because we can finally stop those annoying turret hits we showed. So even if people want to turret out, let's say one engine here, even this one, well I guess also that one up there, those critter launchers are pretty annoying to keep them stalled. And the grappler on the left side means you want to drop a few rainmakers or critter cannons, you'll probably have to deal with it. But we can try it a few hits and see how it goes. And I think for the most part, we're not really going to use turrets anymore to kill an engine. Instead, we're just going to use it for a distraction mainly. And seeing a lot of this kind of base, even though there's so many buildings on this side, 3 critter cannons are usually enough to take all this down. So I like doing it in the middle so they kind of spread out, getting 3 on this side. And I guess right here we can do 1 shock, get the grappler and shock launcher. We then use turrets on the left for distracting, let's say, the splash later on. So you can even do it between the mines to sometimes clear them. So I think over here, maybe even 3 turrets. 1 on this side, over here, maybe 1 in that boom cannon. So those 3 critter cannons in charge of those ERs. On the right side, just a normal hit. Go from the right, clear this nook, and keep on going like that. And we don't want to take a mech. They look cool, but not too strong. So we'll get 3 critter cannons, get a shock going, serum, and then 3 turrets. All on the left side. On the right, get these guys going. I like doing a defib for those mines and then a serum. If we're lucky, one of them is going to get the mine by that statue, but we're not lucky, so we'll art that out. And now just flare on this side. Get some of these critter cannons moving. And they start hitting that sniper, so we can even flare this side. Get maybe 1 defib over here. And then keep on flaring other buildings. Left side is still looking okay. Got enough critters on this side. And maybe we can art one of these shields. Let's get that one going. Looks like we need 1 more art. And we'll get that final flare. Maybe 1 more serum for those critter cannons. And even on the left, that's why we have 100 troop health. All these critters are doing a good job. And maybe 1 final serum. And a few arts on the left side. So still aiming for those 3-minute times, but dealing with these new sorts of bases. And we'll see if it's fast enough here, but looks like it is. And again, that left side is just dropping the critter cannons, doing a shock so nothing's crazy on that side, and a few turrets, some of them clearing mines, also killing that flame machine guns for helping the critters later. And once you do the left side, for the most part you can kind of ignore it, because they're supposed to do the thing, and that's why we have 3 critter cannons. It's enough critters where they should get all these engines down. And I feel like it's easier because after you drop the left side, then you can only focus on the right, making those flares going, serums, and in this case, also arting the shield. So still zooming out to see the critters on the left side. But even towards the end, you can always zoom out to see, are the ERs on the left doing a good job? And like in this case, you have plenty of critters where everything goes down. And we got this match right here. This guy with only 2 ERs on the left side, but still an annoying grappler. I think even on this one, you can still use 3 critter cannons to take both those engines out. In fact, what we can do is maybe use some turrets to distract the grappler. Even though it's just one thing it's going to get, it still distracts for maybe, a few seconds. Otherwise, using a shock bomb right here, boom cannon, some other splash. And what we can do is maybe you can just do the turrets on that shock launcher side. Otherwise on the right, do the same normal hit. So because the grappler has a lot of range, we want to do the turrets first. So we'll do, let's say, 2 on this side, wait a few seconds, and then do 3 critter cannons, 1 serum and 1 shock, and then kind of forget about that side. Get the serum going over here, start the defibs. And again, if we're lucky, get some mines cleared on this side. And the boom mine we didn't clear, so can go ahead and use a shield for those guys. Otherwise, keep on moving them around. Critters on this side can use maybe one shield, wait for these other guys to come up, and otherwise keep doing serums. Let's floor one building on this side, so get them going. And again, I like buildings right next to the engines because that way you can get critters on both sides. So we'll do some right here, even one more shield. And now to save for that final serum. Come on, we're gonna get it pretty soon. So I want to do those always on the critters. Otherwise, just watching these guys go. A few more seconds. Shock launch is annoying, but a 3-minute time. So maybe still not fast enough because we don't have all the defense. But on some of these hits, it's gonna be okay. And I think even on that hit, the grappler got maybe 1 or 2 critter cannons. So let's see, we have it getting one turret right there, then one more time. And I thought it was gonna look at critters, but for whatever reason, wants to get 1 critter cannon. But I think it's still okay. And as far as the actual critter launches go, it's almost nothing to critters. Again, if we want to turret this side, we can't really do that because critter launcher distracts for almost forever, and that grappler too. But for your own critter cannons, I mean, when you have 2,000 critters, one lone critter launcher can't really keep up. It's almost more relaxing that we don't have to use turrets to fully take down one engine. But in some bases, I mean, we still can. Like this one here, I think 3 turrets should be enough. We'll do it close to the engine, so well, it gets a sniper, boom cannon, flame, and then just an ER. And all that really means is, well, you have more actual critter cannons from the right side. You can go and get a few critters right there. And I think go straight on this left side because there's a lot of buildings here. Maybe a shock and a shield. And on this right side, put one of these guys, and then just some building over there. So maybe change a troop loadout. Still at like only 2 clones. And going from the right side. So we'll go ahead, get the 2 clones going, everyone in that corner, and then 1 serum. And now we want to do those 3 turrets. So 1 defib for some mines, but as we wait for a few seconds, maybe get 1 more serum going. And I think now go on the left side. First go for the cannon to get some critters out there, and then for 1 building on the left side. So here we'll go ahead and maybe flare that machine gun. And as we get a bunch of these guys, can do 1 shock, get even 1 more serum, and now flare for other buildings. We'll do 4 arts for that shield, maybe even a shock on that shock launcher, and then go for the final machine gun. Get 1 more serum right here. Too bad it's not enough for a shock, but we can just save for that final serum. Wait for a few more seconds, get it right now, and maybe even shock that shock launcher. So in this space right here, pulling the 304. And that's why I think, even though he had extra snipers, it didn't seem to do too much. I think Flotties, if anything, are gonna actually force you to use more abilities. But getting some good stars right there. And got another match over here. It's at 1 base with 3 engines, kind of on the left side. So we'll do 3 critter cannons right there. And in this one, I guess initially we can, let's say, do a shock on all this stuff. Because again, we do like turrets on the left side. So we'll do 1 on top of the critter launcher to kill it, 1 for those 3 mines, and maybe the last one right on top of that flame. Otherwise over here, do the same style hit, but for that engine, still want to go in this nook to get this engine. And even those 2 shields, we don't have to worry about them, because we can flare that 1 machine gun to get a good angle on the rest of the base. So over here, let's do your 3 critter cannons. And we'll get our 3 turrets out right now. Get 1 shot going and a serum. And on the right, start doing this other stuff. Just 1 defib right now. And in just a bit, get that serum going. One of them might hit that shock mine, but it looks like we might be a little lucky. So after a few more seconds, go in that nook right there. Left side looking okay. Want to get a few critters right there. Maybe arts for the shock mines. And now go for all the way on that machine gun. Left side still is looking okay. Can go ahead and shock those machine guns and then do 1 more serum. And since we can, maybe do 1 shield on those critters. And now just save for that last little serum. So get that going right now. Got like a million critters out there. On the left side, maybe could use a little help. So in fact, we'll just use a few little arts. So not that perfect 3-minute time, but maybe a 2:59 is enough. It's really towards the end, which might get a bit tricky, looking at both sides. But our critter launchers may be helping out. But that's gonna be just enough for legend. So we're getting that chest. And it really was, I think, a combination of just a space, have critter launchers, grappler, double sky shield, and getting that max GBE. And finally, with those keys, we can think about the last unlocks in the tree. The main thing we want to get next is these 2 Flotties, so it'll be expensive. I'll already have to going through smoke, and 34 for the Flotties, but picking that up tomorrow. And if we have any left over, I think the next step is getting some more buildings, so 6 snipers right here, and even after that, going for 4 more snipers. Because who doesn't want to have a 14 sniper tower season? We've seen some use with Rudy, but I think defense first is just going to be a bit easier. So maybe after all the snipers, we'll pick up Rudy, but for right now, that's a plan. And that's going to be it for today's video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.